This is Super Yacht News with ESISman.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This is a bit of an unscheduled video. I've been watching the information coming up about the ship that's blocked the Suez Canal. The vessel is a 400-meter container ship called the Evergreen. Almost every news company out there was mispronouncing, well, not mispronouncing, they were misidentifying the vessel, calling it the Evergreen. And this is because it's got evergreen painted on the side of it, but if they actually took the time to look and check, they would have noticed that it was actually called the Evergreen. The vessel's been stuck in the Suez Canal now for about four days. It's caused a massive traffic jam. The northern and southern side are both backed up with vessels. Over 250 vessels now are stuck in that area, and obviously it's going to get worse. Apparently, 30% of all the global shipping containers travel through Suez Canal. 30% of global traffic travels through the canal, and they reckon it's costing £300 million sterling per hour in lost trade. So that's quite horrific, isn't it? So what's happening? So the vessel got blown off course. It's a very high-sided vessel. Got blown off course and got wedged on the shallower side of the canal, and the bulbous bow got wedged straight into the side of the canal. They've been trying to use diggers to get this vessel off. It's not working. They've got eight tugs down there, and even 8 tugs, and they are powerful tugs, and they can't dislodge this thing off there. So some of the other options they're looking at is dredging, taking dredging equipment down there and dredging underneath to refloat the vessel. The other option is potentially taking the containers off, which is tricky because it's not in a port, so it's very difficult to do that. They'd have to take mobile stuff down, take another ship down, and then offload them onto another vessel. It's all time consuming. That will lighten the vessel and then refloat the vessel. It's not in a good area because there's no roads and there's no infrastructure down there, so they've got to sail everything down there. They reckon it's costing 9.6 billion in halted traffic currently is in that area. And as 12% of the world's trade goes through that canal. So it's quite incredible the amount of disruption one vessel can cause. Also, the vast majority of oil, crude oil, goes through the canal. So it's already had a negative effect, and oil prices have sharply risen as a result of this. Now, going back to super yachting, a chap that sends me stuff on Instagram occasionally, I don't know whether he wants me to mention his name, so I won't right now. He sent me a message about Flying Fox, and if you look on marine traffic right now, Flying Fox is heading towards Suez, and it also interestingly shows in the information on AIS that it's got armed guards on board. So obviously that's not a normal thing to have there. So that is another bit of evidence to show that vessels don't normally have armed guards on board, because they're broadcasting it on AIS to let people know. But if you also notice that the date stamp on there it's over 7 days ago that was last reported in AIS. Now what's obviously happened there is that either one of two things: either they've already been hijacked, which is obviously not the case, or they've turned off their AIS, or it's faulty, but it's a brand new ship, it's not faulty. So they've turned their AIS off. I kind of understand why. They're sailing through the Indian Ocean, up the Arabian Gulf, and they're going up to Suez. So I kind of understand why they're doing it, even though they're not allowed to by law. That was 7 days ago. Now, it takes a bit of time to get across to Suez. So I think that they're just stuck in that traffic jam, and that's why they haven't turned it back on. So the idea was they go dark, they turn off the AIS. When they come out the other side, turn it back on again. After they've offloaded their armed guards, they turn it back on again. But now they're stuck. That's my theory. If you've seen Flying Fox in the Med in the last 24 hours, then you can put me right on that one. So what are the options for vessels trapped in these areas. Now, the only option really is to go around the Cape of Good Hope, right? To go around the southern tip of Africa and then sail up that way. The problem with that is it will add 7 days to a normal journey. It will cost about $300,000 in fuel. So it costs about, for these container ships, it costs around average, approximate, about $120,000 to go through the canal each way. But yeah, that's why they pay it, because it's, you know, 3 times as much to go around, and it adds over a week to the journey. But that's quite interesting, isn't it? One of the conspiracy theories from a weird thing in the US called QAnon says that it's Evergreen Maritime Company is owned by Hillary Rodham Clinton. Apparently everything that happens in the world that's negative is down to Hillary Clinton. And apparently the reason why they know this is because her Secret Service code was evergreen. So the theory goes that Hillary Clinton secretly owns a company, a shipping company, and she painted in 200 meters long her Secret Service code on the side of the vessel, just in case anybody didn't know she owns this company. And now she's trafficking children on it, apparently. It doesn't say that in this comment, it just says human trafficking. Now I'll read the comment out. It says military action in capital letters. American Navy at the Med side, Russian Navy, Arabian side. This is to remove the containers equipped with human life support systems. Satellite deleted the autopilot at this certain point in the canal to place the ship in a blockage position. Evergreen, Hillary Rodham Clinton Secret Service code. So again, apparently a satellite made the autopilot malfunction so it would crash. I mean, if you want to offload some containers, you just do it in a port. What could be more conspicuous than blocking the Suez Canal, causing a massive issue with traffic, having all the world's press descend on your vessel so you can secretly offload some containers with children in, apparently. So yeah, so the conspiracy theory's got a few flaws in it. Let's take my secret code and paint it 200 meters long on the side of a vessel. Okay, anyway, I thought I would make this update and to let you know what's going on. I'll try and give out some more updates when I get some more news. Thanks for watching. If you're on a vessel that's in this disaster right now, get in touch, let me know. Be super interesting to talk to you. You can send some photographs as well of all of those vessels waiting. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you soon. All right, bye-bye.